Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to explore something truly special and royal. We are talking about coronations. Have you ever wondered what a coronation really means? Stay with us as we explain everything in the simplest way possible. Let's begin this amazing journey together. So, what exactly is a coronation? Well, it's actually quite simple. A coronation is a special ceremony where a crown is placed on someone's head. This person becomes a king or a queen. It's one of the most important moments in their life. The crown shows that they are now the ruler of their country. It's a beautiful and powerful tradition. You might be asking, why do we even have coronations? Great question. Coronations serve many purposes. First, they celebrate the new king or queen. Second, they show everyone that this person now has the power to lead the nation. Third, coronations help us follow old traditions that have been passed down for generations. It's a way of honoring history while looking toward the future. Did you know that coronations are thousands of years old? Yes, that's right. People have been crowning their leaders for a very, very long time. In ancient times, people believed that kings and queens were chosen by the gods themselves. This made coronations even more special and sacred. It was a divine moment. Let's travel back in time. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs had grand coronation ceremonies. They wore magnificent crowns and performed special rituals. In old Europe, kings also had elaborate coronations in beautiful cathedrals. These ceremonies were filled with music, prayers, and celebrations. History is truly fascinating. Some coronations are so famous that people still talk about them today. Queen Elizabeth II's coronation in 1953 was watched by millions around the world. Even King Tutankhamun, the famous boy king of Egypt, had his own coronation thousands of years ago. These moments become part of history forever. Now, let's see what actually happens during a coronation ceremony. The king or queen wears very special clothes called royal robes. They make important promises to be good leaders. Then comes the most exciting part, the crown is carefully placed on their head. Everyone watches in awe. It's a moment filled with emotion and pride. The crown is the most important symbol of all. It's usually made of pure gold and decorated with precious jewels like diamonds, rubies, and emeralds. The crown represents power, authority, and the right to rule. When someone wears the crown, they carry the responsibility of leading their people with wisdom and kindness. Royal robes are not just ordinary clothes. They are magnificent garments made from the finest fabrics. They're often decorated with gold thread, fur, and beautiful embroidery. These robes are rich in color and design. They show everyone just how important and special the ruler is. Every detail matters. Here's something really interesting. During many coronations, there's a ritual called anointing. A religious leader touches the king or queen with holy oil. This ancient practice symbolized that the ruler is blessed and chosen by God. It's a sacred moment that adds spiritual meaning to the ceremony. Before receiving the crown, the ruler must make important promises. This is called taking the oath. They promise to be fair, to protect their people, and to serve their country with honor. These promises are taken very seriously. It's a commitment that lasts their entire reign. A coronation isn't complete without a grand procession. This is like a royal parade. The newly crowned ruler travels through the streets so everyone can see them. There's music, dancing, and cheering crowds. It's a celebration that brings the whole nation together in joy and unity. Music plays a huge role in coronations. Special songs and hymns are performed by choirs and orchestras. The music creates an atmosphere that is both joyful and solemn. It touches people's hearts and makes the ceremony even more memorable. Music truly is the language of emotion. Besides the crown, there's another important object called the scepter. It's a beautiful staff or rod that the ruler holds. The scepter symbolizes power, authority, and justice. It reminds the ruler that they must lead with fairness and strength. Every symbol has deep meaning. The orb is a golden bowl with a cross on top. It represents the ruler's power over the world and their duty to serve God. The orb is held in one hand while the scepter is held in the other. Together, they show the balance between earthly power and spiritual responsibility. Every king and queen needs a throne. This is their special chair, often decorated with gold and jewels. The throne symbolizes their position as the leader of the nation. When they sit on the throne, they officially take their place as ruler. It's a powerful symbol of leadership. There are many other symbols used in coronations. Rings represent the ruler's promise to serve their people. Gloves symbolize purity and fairness. Swords represent the protection of the kingdom. Each item has its own special meaning and importance in the ceremony. Coronations are important for many reasons. They clearly show who the leader is. They bring people together in celebration. They keep ancient traditions alive for future generations. Coronations create a sense of national identity and pride. They're moments that define history. After a coronation, people show great respect to their ruler. The ceremony gives the king or queen official authority. It marks the beginning of their reign. From that moment on, they carry the responsibility of leading their nation with wisdom and care. Coronations bring people together like nothing else. They create feelings of unity and hope for the future. People celebrate together, regardless of their differences. It's a happy time that fills hearts with optimism. A new chapter begins for everyone. Coronations help keep history and culture alive. They connect the past with the present. Many countries still hold these ceremonies today, honoring traditions that are centuries old. It's a beautiful way to preserve our heritage. Today's coronations are different from ancient ones. They're broadcast on television and the internet. Millions of people can watch from anywhere in the world. Some parts of the ceremony are shorter or simpler, but the meaning remains just as powerful. Coronations have evolved over the years. While kings and queens still have them, some countries have adapted the tradition. Leaders and presidents sometimes have similar ceremonies. The core idea of celebrating leadership continues in many forms. In recent history, we've seen beautiful coronations. Queen Elizabeth II's coronation was the first to be televised. King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands had his coronation in 2013. These modern ceremonies blend tradition with contemporary style. Here's something amazing. Queen Elizabeth II's crown weighs more than 5 pounds. Imagine wearing that on your head for hours. It takes strength and grace to carry such a heavy symbol of responsibility. Some coronation ceremonies last for several hours. People from all over the world watch these events on television and online. It's truly a global celebration that brings millions together. Different cultures have unique coronation customs. In some places, people throw flowers during the procession. Others wear special traditional hats or masks. These colorful traditions make each coronation unique and special. Here's a record for you. The longest coronation ceremonies in medieval times lasted for several days. Can you imagine celebrating for that long? It shows just how important these events were to people. Let's recap what we've learned today. A coronation is a special ceremony where a crown is placed on a new king or queen's head. It represents power, promises, and tradition. People come together to celebrate and honor their new leader. It's a beautiful tradition that continues today. Understanding coronations helps us appreciate different cultures and the concept of leadership. It teaches us about history and the importance of traditions. Learning about these ceremonies shows respect for the customs that have shaped our world. Thank you so much for joining us on this royal journey. We hope you enjoyed learning about coronations in simple and easy words. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Share this with your friends and family. Until next time, keep learning and stay curious. Goodbye.